Okay, welcome to the nightcap. 50 minutes of fun, split in half, 25-25, with a nice big Zamboni watch in the middle. Sharks, the home team, finally, in white, skating right to left, against the bad guys in black, the Stars. We don't really like the Stars too much. Look for a physical game. It could get ugly out there. Could get ugly. So if you don't like blood, guts, Switch the channel now. Like I said, it could get ugly. Got a few more bodies for the bench now. Should have close to a full squad. We got LaRussa and Aspromonte in now. Should help the cause. I'm gonna need everybody for this one. Just to let you all know, it's very dangerous here. I don't get a net up here in front of me. I hope I didn't just jinx myself. But, you know, I am taking my life in my hands to present you with this broadcast. This is a dangerous job. But I am willing to do that for everybody. That's the kind of person I am. Kasin will step in for the face-off. And Black wins it right off the bat. He's got Prang and Rayola out there with him. Tempone in net as the goalies alternate. We'll have Grillo on D with Steinberg. Black circling. Black a very good team. And Steinberg will send it out to the mid-ice area. Rayola will tip it in. Prang will chase. Black will take it back. Big guys always wear black. We're just only mostly big because we have gray. It's not quite black. Shot off the post. Skims over to Bagdasarian. Bagdasarian will bring it into the offensive zone. He'll send it down into the corner. And they'll go for change. Aspromonte moves in. Black will have to send it over to the near side. And down. That should be an icing. And it is. Oh, the face-off will come down to your left. The favorable side of the ice. Ball out with Baran and Aspromonte. Wiltshire and Gallo on D. Off the face-off. Comes back out. Gets past Wiltshire. Sends it up towards the blue line. And Baran will take it. Baran having a very good 2 games. He got a hat trick last game. And goes up the ice. Wiltshire with it. Sends it down behind the net. Black will play it there. And we'll send it down. Tempone, that one hits the post. And goes into the corner for an icing. It's at the outside of the post. Sharks doing fast changes. It's good, keep the legs fresh. Both teams look like they have full complement of players. Corso loses the face-off and Black will bring it out. They move in. Kasin will take the puck away. Out front. Oh my God. I don't know how they got it back to that guy. But it doesn't go in as Tempone comes up. Tremendous. I don't know how he kicked that out. Kasin was all over him. Black into the slot, pushed off the puck. They'll have to send it over to the point and down. Torso behind the net. Puck goes into the corner. LaRussa there. LaRussa pushes it up and out. Black will chase, no icing. As Corso comes in with Russo and Russo towards the net. Rebound comes out. He can't get a stick on it. Black comes back the other way. 4-on-2. Kasin and Fogarty back. Fogarty forces him to throw it behind the net. Kasin there. Kasin will push it up the wall. Comes out towards the point. Shot. Tempone will grab that and hold on. 22:03 to play. Sharks being outshot 3-1 so far. Bagdasarian wins the faceoff, sends it behind. Steinberg will take it. Raiola back up to Steinberg. Steinberg over midnight. They got a 2-on-1. Out front. Oh, right across the crease. Black comes back the other way with a 4-on-2. Raiola forces the shot. Easy one for Tempone to handle. Raiola forced him wide. Had nothing to do but shoot. Grillo behind the net. Goes over to Steinberg. Up the wall for Raiola. Raiola hit Bagdasarian, but kicks out to the red line, and Black will send it down. Raiola, cross ice for Prang. Prang takes it in. Prang dumps it back behind the net. Black has some speed. Raiola gets there, forces it back the other way. Black up towards mid-ice. Black cross to the circle and misplay the puck. Puts it towards the side of the net. Comes up the near side wall. Black in the circle. Taken away by Grillo. Back to Black behind the net. Bagdasarian will harass him. Looking for a shot from the slot. Doesn't go. Comes back out. Tempone will hold that as he had a clear shot. No obstructions, meaning 20:35 remains in the first. Ball into the face-off, pushes it up towards Barang. Black will get it over to the far side. Gallo will harass, force it behind the net. Wilch will poke at it. Black just dumps it out to the point. Black, shot wide. Tempone got a piece of that off the glass. And back behind the net. Black is very quick. Very decisive. Icing waved off. Aspromonte there. Aspromonte had Paul out front. That doesn't go. Barang pokes it back in. Aspromonte will bring it in offsides. Oh, 1945. A fine year. Oh, face up just outside the zone. Bagdasarian. And Prang will kick it forward into the offensive zone. Cross ice to Black. They'll move it out to mid-ice and down. No icing. These guys don't like the icing. They must have dates tonight, these referees. Because they're not going to call any icings, I don't think, unless it's really obvious. Which is fine by me. I have a date with Applebee's afterwards, I believe. Let's keep these kids playing. Nice high-paced game. Oh, out to the slot, over the side, damn. Wow. Not much Tempone could do about that. That's 1-0 bad guys. 1905. I'm going to say 1905 wasn't as good a year as 1945. Corso will come in for the face-off. Comes back to Kasin along the wall. He'll send across the forward. Fogarty gives it away inside the blue line, trying to hit LaRusso. LaRusso dump it in. A chase behind the net. Russo gets past him, goes to Fogarty. Fogarty towards the front of the net, trying to get it to LaRusso. Tied up in the back to Corso. Black will send it out, and Fogarty will take it. Fogarty chips it up for LaRusso, and Corso has it. Corso breaks in. Corso, shot, he scores! Corso in the top shelf in the toy department. Corso puts it top shelf over the stick side in the toy department, and it's 1-1. So 1830 was a better year. Black's going to move it in the circle. Kasin will get that. Hit it behind the net. Sent down. Behind the net again. Baran gets a piece. Baran full of energy this weekend. Kasin will have to chase it in his own zone. Got a man on him. Take it behind the net. Up the wall and out. No icing. I love these guys with the no icing. Awesome. Black comes back the other way. After he's in. Steinberg takes it away. Steinberg tries to get up to Barang. Goes to Paul, then to Aspromonte. Aspromonte will take it. Aspromonte dumps it in. He'll chase behind the net. Black will get there first. They'll tie him up in the corner. Now Black breaks out. From the slot, Steinberg gets a piece of that and sends it out of play. It's 16:58 left in the first. Bagdasarian into the face-off. Steinberg will carry it out. Steinberg dumps it deep. Black plays it off the back wall. And they'll skate it out. Black shoots it around the board. Steinberg there in the far corner. And back out to mid-ice. Prang on a break. Oh, stop. He was going 5-hole or trying to get it over that glove, but a good opportunity for Prang. Bagdasarian will have to wait for him to get back on side, and they do. Raiola just gets back. Black will shovel it out to mid-ice. That one goes behind the net. Up to the point. Sent back down by Black. And Raiola will push it up. Raiola into the offensive zone. He'll chase. Black skates it out. Prang takes an elbow. Black is in the slot. Corso will free it up. Black leaves just a circle shot, save Tempone, and he'll cover for a whistle. Corso will come in for the face-off. Push it into the corner for Wiltshire. Wiltshire behind it up to Russo. And they'll get it out to mid-ice. Russo can't stop it. Black will have it at mid-ice. Black moves in. Gallo there. He pokes that one free. Black moves up from the slot. Hits something and goes wide. And that one gets knocked out to mid-ice. Black will have to recover. Black always skating forward. Black with it. We'll skate it down. Behind the net. Up the wall to the point. Black puts it towards the net. That one squirts through but goes wide. Out front, and the Sharks will take it. The Russo send it up over the red line. Corso push it forward. Goes back wide, and the Sharks change. Black slowing it down behind their net. Now they'll move out to mid-ice. Shot saved, Tempone. Rebounds out loose. And Kasin will push it towards the point. And Barang, I believe, will get it out. Kasin will push it forward toward the red line. Paul there. Paul advances it over the blue. Barang will chase it. Black has to do a little back and forth to get it out of the zone. Black moves in. Kasin will force it wide. Behind the net by Black. Over to the far point. Fogarty will lay a check. Out to the slot. Puck is bouncing. Oh my God. That one almost ricocheted right in for a gimme. Shot saved, Tempone. Kasin will send it up the wall. Aspromonte can't get it out. Behind the net for Black. And Barang will get it out. Black will have to take it deep as Barang chases. Barang will lay a hit behind the net. Almost intercepted by Kasin. We'll get it back to Aspromonte. He'll send it to Tempone, who'll hold on at 12:54. Off the face-off, goes to Prang. Prang gets it over to Raiola. Raiola pops it back to Prang. Prang just a little far out of reach. And we're going to get a penalty. As Black is going to go to the box for a slash. That's it, guys. Just keep staying out of the box. Let them go in the box. Just like last game. We don't need to see the inside of the box. Prang will step in, not Prang, Paul will step in for the face-off. Back out to Raiola, over to Bagdasarian, Steinberg, to Prang. Prang up to Steinberg. Steinberg puts it towards the net. Oh, Raiola almost knocks it in. Comes back out to mid-ice. Steinberg back. Shot saved, Tempone. Paul shoots it across the ice for Bagdasarian, and Raiola is offside on the near side. Paul in for the face-off. 1:31 left in the power play. Paul will put it in deep. Raiola will chase. Up and out. That should be an icing. And it is. Ice, ice, baby. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling a goal. Feeling a goal. Corso out there. I'm feeling some pressure at least anyway. Back to Grillo. Grillo down to Baran. Corso to Grillo. Grillo down to Fogarty. Fogarty drops it behind the net for Aspromonte. Aspromonte out front. There's a shot, and they score! Corso! Did I call that or what? Am I amazing? I'm like the amazing Kreskin. Told you I was feeling a goal. As soon as they put two defensemen out there on the points, I felt it. These guys on this team are good at keeping that puck in. I knew it. I knew it. I saw Grillo and Fogarty out there and I was feeling it. Bagdasarian on the face-off. White will dump it in. The Sharks lead 2-1 with 11:15 remaining in the first. Comes up for Raiola. He'll send it back down towards Wiltshire. Black will take it in the corner. Raiola gets a piece, and he's able to knock it out. Gets it to Prang. Raiola got tossed. I didn't see what happened, but Raiola got smashed in the head. Raiola got hammered. Raiola took an elbow to the head, flying elbow. Hopefully he's all right. I like it that I got other guys to yell for me now here. I don't have to yell. I don't have to go, oh shit. He did skate off himself, Raiola, though, so. He's on the bench, his helmet off, so he didn't go to the locker room. Getting an ice pack. Raiola moving up to wing this year. He's a defenseman for the past bunch of years. I have an affinity for the defenseman because my kid is a defenseman. I love to see defensemen out there. I would love to have 5 defensemen on the ice. Just because I'm biased doesn't mean it's wrong. It's probably wrong. All right, they're getting a 5, we're getting a 2. I don't know if they tossed him, but I told you it was going to get ugly. I am like the great Kreskin tonight. My prediction for the game is pain. I don't think anybody got tossed, but it's going to be 4-4 for 2 minutes. Then the Sharks will have a power play for 3 minutes, I believe. Black moves it up the ice. Tampone with the save. I don't know if I like the 4-on-4 for the Sharks, but we'll see. Grillo pushes it forward. Good move by Grillo. Just a little out of his reach as he advances. Comes down deep. Up to the corner. Just out of the reach of Aspromonte. Steinberg will get there. Steinberg is everywhere. Torso gets it up to Grillo. Grillo tries to hit Aspromonte in the slot. Comes back the other way. Steinberg can't get it. Break in. Oh, Tampone comes up. Huge! Tampone with the save. I really want this 4-on-4 to end. Let's get to our power play. 54 seconds left. Aspromonte. Black comes back the other way. Ball behind the net over to Steinberg. Steinberg across for Fogarty. 30 seconds left in the 4-on-4. Barron moves it in. Puck goes deep. Black stuck behind their own net. Now they work it out. Fogarty gets a piece. Gets it to Barron. Barron will dump it. 10 seconds left in the 4-on-4. Keep them down there. All right, Sharks are on a power play. Extra man comes out. Black will dump it down around the boards. Fogarty there. Gets it to Bagdasarian. Bagdasarian. Barron slips up. They'll keep it at the red line. Paul will pry it loose. Fogarty will chase. Fogarty has it, gives it to Kasin. Kasin cross ice to Aspromonte, who gets it to Bagdasarian, but somebody was offsides. That was a nice 1-2 pass. Kasin, Aspromonte to Bagdasarian. That was sweet. He almost broke in with it. But just a bit offsides. 2.23 minutes left in the power play. That one comes down. Goes wide, and that'll be an icing. Ice, baby. 8:09 left in the period. Sharks are being outshot 14-7, but they have the 2-1 lead. Paul will step in for the face-off. Just out of the reach of Bagdasarian. And that's another icing. Paul with it. In the face-off dot. Back out to Bagdasarian. Bagdasarian dumps it over for Aspromonte. Back up to Bagdasarian. Back to Aspromonte. into the slot, shot, save, and the goaltender will cover. As Corso tries to light it up, but the net miraculously comes off. .150 left in the power play. Comes up to Steinberg. Back to Corso. Corso to Steinberg. Steinberg back to Sarian. Back to Sarian. Back to Corso. Just past him. Back around for Aspromonte. Up to Bagdasarian. To Aspromonte. Bagdasarian. Aspromonte. Aspromonte shot. Puck flies up in the air. Paul there. Can't poke it in. Comes back out to Bagdasarian. Bagdasarian. Corso. Steinberg. Steinberg's shot goes wide. Bagdasarian with it. Bagdasarian puts it down deep. 1:07 left in the power play. Aspromonte. Steinberg. Steinberg from the circle. Shot. Save. Rebounds loose. Comes back out to Steinberg again. Steinberg to Corso. Corso to Steinberg. Steinberg. Oh, Aspromonte puts it just about a mile high. And it comes back out to center ice. I think he was going to screw himself into the ice on that one. He gave it everything he had. Oh, Corso leaves it for Black. Black breaks in. Alright, here we go. Grillo and Fogarty back. Love my defenseman. Off the face-off. Blocker pushing the corner. 20 seconds left on the power play. Fogarty annihilates his guy into the boards. And taken away by Grillo. Grillo behind to Fogarty. Fogarty up to Barong. Back to Fogarty. Fogarty gets it to Corso. Corso breaks in, drops it for Prang. Back to Corso. Put it behind that Barong there. Teams are at full strength. Puck goes in, around for Fogarty. And they can't get it out. Oh, they're going to call it out. It wasn't out. I might be half blind, but I'm pretty sure that wasn't out. And I do have my glasses on. See? But I'll take it as the faceoff comes outside the zone. Back to Sarian. Off the faceoff. Sharks will keep it out. Prang with it. Over to Wiltshire. Oh, skips over Wiltshire's stick. He'll get it out to mid-ice now and sent down. And that'll be an icing. I don't know, I guess the date must have got called off, because now we got a lot of icings all of a sudden. .5:18 remaining in the period. 2-1 good guys. Shots are 15-10 bad guys. And try a wrap. Nope. Pushed wide. This guy's gonna like a freaking Disney on ice, doing circles, pirouettes. Goes to Gallo, tries to advance it up the board, but Black will get to it. Kept in, over the circle, shot, save. And I do believe the ref lost side of the puck or something. Ice capades, that's what it was, like the ice capades, the ice volleys. That guy was just doing circles round and round. That's the word I was looking for. Puck goes behind the net. Fogarty battles. Black likes to flood the point as they got 3 guys up high. Oh. Wow. I'll take that one too, but that wasn't out either. But I'll take it. I don't believe that was out either. Comes to Kasin. I'll take it though. That one kept in. Now it's out. Now it's in. Fogarty has it. Up the wall for Russo. Back to Corso. And now it's out. Corso drops it in. Goes behind the net. Russo on the other side can't get there. And it's rifled back around the boards by Black. Black will move out. Pushed into the corner and behind the net by Kasin. Black trying to screen. Puck is loose, comes out to LaRussa. Popped out to mid-ice. 3:33 remains. Kept out. Oh no, it's not. Fogarty tries to get there. Kasin will take it. Kasin will send it up for Aspromonte, who gets it to Corso. To Baran. Baran breaks in. Baran moves in. He shoots. Save. Baran with just like amazing amount of chances this weekend. Playing really well. Black trying to set up behind the net with 3 minutes remaining in the period. Black moves out over mid-ice. In the corner behind the net, Steinberg there. Steinberg will push it to the corner. And Sharks will knock it out. Could be an icing. And it is. .238 left in the first. Off the face-off goes to Black. They're going to take a shot from there. Tempone gets a piece of that. It goes over the net. Knocked out to mid-ice. Baran just got a piece of it. Slowed it up enough. Black will take it in. Black likes going behind the net too. Up the glass. Not out. And tipped out finally. Black will take it back in their own end. 1:45 remains in the first. Comes back to Grillo over to Steinberg. Steinberg will throw it in. Goes behind the net. Kept down there by Baran. Skated out, Bagdasarian. Up the wall and out to mid-ice. Oh, pushed into the corner. And knocked out to mid-ice. 44 seconds left in the period. Black moves in, shot. Tempone will get a piece of that, send it off the glass. And the Sharks will take it out. Taken back by Black. And that's just a bit offsides. That one was offsides. Bagasarian on the face-off. Center ice. Behind Esperanti. He'll get it and shovel it in. Black moves in. Shot saved, Tempone. And he'll hold on for a whistle with 22.4 seconds left in the first stanza. Bagasarian on the face-off. Puck is tied up. Black gets it out to the point. Puck is loose behind the net. 10 seconds left. Oh, that's a takedown. No call there as Bagasarian's taken down. That was a good football play, though. And that'll do it. Oh, after one, it's 2-1 good guys. 17-11 in shots bad guys. So we'll be right back after your Zamboni intermission. set to go here for the second half. And we're off. The key for this for the Sharks is to stay out of the penalty box. They did a great job the first half staying out of the penalty box. No power plays for the other guys. As Bagdasarian takes it over the blue line. Shot goes a little high. Prang along the boards. And then Black will take it. Black moves in. They drop the shot. Save. Tempone. With the face-off shot, that one hits a little bit of traffic, goes wide. Grillo behind the net. And that one will ricochet out into the offensive zone as the first minute goes by in the period. So there was an ejection from the other team on the hit on Raiola. I saw the gentleman walking around with his 1980s style cut-off denim jeans with all the fringe sticking out at the bottom as he was ejected and dejected. So we get a face-off at the blue line with 23-23 remaining. That close to glory. As Barang takes it. Barang dumps it in. Black will skate it out. Gallo will chase behind the net. Black takes it back. Point blank shot, rebound. Ooh. I don't know what that hit, but it didn't go in. Tempone probably got it. Out. Wilch will push it to the half wall. Back down for Gallo. Wilcher pushes it up for Paul. Paul and Barang. Paul will dump it. Comes back up the far side. Gallo will ride his guy into the wall. Barang tries to get it to Corso. Doesn't go. Black takes it away. Ooh. Oh. That puck was loose. I don't know why he blew the whistle. But wow, there was a whole empty net there and Black could not get the puck on his stick. Sometimes you're better off having a lucky play than a good play. And the gods were shining upon the Sharks on that one. Off the face-off. That one goes wide. Hits Kasin in the jaw. Puck goes behind the net. Up to the point and out. Oh man, LaRussa was almost able to take that and go. Puck goes behind the net. Up to Bagdasarian. He'll push it down deep. Russo can't get to it, but LaRussa will. Behind the net. Comes up the wall. And sent back out. Black cheating back a little bit. Fogarty's there. Kasin will push it behind the net. Black is back there. From the blue line, That one goes high and into Fogarty. Back out to the blue line. From the circle, off the back window, and out to mid-ice. Black is going to have to regroup. Sharks on a change. Black moves in. Kasin will get a piece of that, and it'll launch out of play. 20 minutes, 44 seconds remains in the... Oh, now there's 20 minutes and 43 seconds. Amazing how that happens. Grillo. Black will stop it at the top of the circle. Up the wall to the point. Sent back down. Grillo gets a piece, sends it back to the wall, and Barang will send it out to Raiola. Good to see Raiola back on the ice. Barang sends it in. Black out to mid-ice. And taken by Grillo over to Barang. Barang will dish it out for Paul, and Paul will send it down deep. First 5 minutes gone. We got 20 minutes left to go. Cross ice. Steinberg there. Steinberg puts the brakes on. Black goes sailing by. Steinberg will launch it off the back wall. Back up and kept. Oh, knocked out. Black will send it in deep. Grillo will have it. Grillo up the wall for Raiola. Raiola tips it back between his legs to Barang. Barang will knock it off the defenseman into the zone deep and go for a change. Black out to mid-ice. They'll send it down. Oh, it was a Wiltshire. Wiltshire up to LaRussa. To Corso. Corso having a good game. He's got the 2 goals. Black in their own corner. Back to mid-ice. Wiltshire. Wiltshire send it down deep. LaRussa chase. Goes behind the net. Paul gets a piece. There's a shot by Gallo. And it kicks back out to mid-ice. 1-on-1, Gallo back. Shot saved, Tempone. Rebound comes out. That's for Monty. He can't carry it forward, and Black will shoot it back into the zone. Gallo there, up the wall for Prang. Prang ties it up. Sent out to the circle for Prang. Prang, Corso. Corso will dump it. Goes behind the net. Back out to mid-ice. Black will get there. They'll put the brakes on. Into the slot. Oh, they move in. Oh, it saved Tempone. Raiola behind the net will send it up the boards. Black will send it back down towards the corner. Out into the slot. Knocked down by Prang. And Prang will take it out. Prang up the ice for Bagdasarian. Bagdasarian from the circle. Oh, man. Oh, and they fan on the shot. Oh, my God. Raiola goes down. Prang can't get a shot. Holy cow. Oh, 2 golden opportunities. Oh, my Lord. That time, the other guys got lucky. They shot it over to Raiola. He couldn't really pull the trigger. Then he went out to Prang, and he couldn't get a stick on it. It's like, you know, when you're playing softball or baseball and that ball is laying on the floor and you just try and pick it up and you just can't pick it up? That's what it reminded me of. Off the face-off. Puck is loose in the circle, comes back out. Shot from the circle. Tempone will take that and thrust to the side. Black in the corner. Knocked down by Kasin. Oh, comes back out. Tempone makes another outstanding save right in front. 16:45 remains. Paul will come in for the face-off. Goes to Kasin along the wall. He'll push it up towards the blue line. Uh-oh, Black was in. Knocked bed by Kasin on the back play. Wow, Kasin recovers and comes and knocks that one off the stick of Black. Fogarty makes a nice poke check out mid-ice. Sharks will take it in. Aspromonte along the boards. Tries to dump it for Barang. He gets it there. Back to Aspromonte. We need somebody in front. Fogarty tries to keep it down deep, and Black will skate the other way. Shot, save, Tempone, and he'll hold for the whistle. Corso in for the face-off. Shot, save, Tempone, and we'll have a do-over, he says. I don't like that. Let's do it over. Off the face-off. Grillo sends it up the wall. There's nobody there. Corso will come back in and play it. Now Grillo can't get it out. Now they get it out. Black has to retreat a little bit, get back on side. They'll send it down the wall, near side, and Russo will send it forward. Russo can't get back on side in time, and we get a whistle. Face-off right here, up close and personal. Get some nice shots of your kid. Take some screenshots. If your kid is here, take a screenshot. Nice and close. Beautiful pictures. As Bagasalian takes the face off. Gets it back to Grillo. Grillo will rifle it down the boards. Goes behind. Aspromonte will chase in the far corner. Black has it. He'll get it out to mid-ice. Send it forward, and Steinberg can't control it, goes into the corner, and Grillo will take it behind the net. He'll send it around the boards and out. That's probably an icing, and it is. Off the face-off, goes to the high slot. There's the shot, goes wide. Again, Tempone comes up with a save. That'll take care of the first 10 minutes of this period. We've got 15 left to go as Prang will take it. Prang over the blue line, down the wall. Prang drops it for Aspromonte. Can't get a clean stick on it. Black will come back the other way. Black. Shot goes wide. Comes back up the near side. Prang will hold his guy up at the wall. Aspromonte loosens up the puck. It comes out to the point. Steinberg steps in. He goes down. And they score on a wicked angle shot. Trying to get my battery plugged in.
Smart, play smart.
Wiltshire off the face-off. Sends it down. Sharks yet to register a shot on goal this period. Wiltshire have it, as they're now being outshot 23-11. Black moves in. That one hits traffic, goes wide. Down into the corner, and White's going to go to the box. You've got to stay out of the penalty box. Comes back out to mid-ice. Empty net now for Black. And Wiltshire will touch up. All right, here's the test. First time shorthanded for the Sharks this evening. Bagdasarian will come in for the face-off. Pushes it towards the blue line. Black cycling the puck from the circle. Shot hits Steinberg. Steinberg will clear it out of the zone. Black gets back on side, and they will start to advance. That's an icing. That is good for the good guys. 1:37 left in the penalty. 12:59 in the period. Off the face-off, there's a shot, hits traffic. Bagdasarian with it, short-handed in the corner. He can't keep it. They got a hanger. And that'll be an icing. Corso steps in for the face-off. 1:24 left on the penalty. Black moves it up the ice. They'll dump it deep. Into the corner, Steinberg there. Steinberg takes it away, throws it up the wall, and it bounces back out. That should not be icing, as it bounced right over his stick. He could have played it. Black comes back the other way. 56 seconds left in the penalty. Corso with a poke out. Corso moves in one-on-one, short-handed. Corso shot. Oh, he hit the post. Oh my God, Corso that close to a hat trick. Short-handed would have been even the best part. Paul can't get it out. Into the corner. 28 seconds left. And Tampone off his face. Makes the save. That's using your head, kid. And they get it out. Intercepted by Corso again. Corso having a hell of a game. Five seconds left on the penalty. Steinberg rifles it up and out to mid-ice. And the penalty is over as Fogarty will take it. Cross ice. Grillo will send it up. Tries to get Corso. Pushed in deep. LaRusso chase. 10:56 remains. steps up, keeps it. Kasin can't keep it out. Comes back down for Fogarty. Larusso get it out. They got a 2-on-1 with Bagdasarian and Prang. Bagdasarian shot, no rebound. Good opportunity. That's just their second shot on goal this period. But all we need is one, right? All we need is one. Still 2-2. 10:24 remains. Corso for the face-off. Black will move it out over the blue line. Fogarty will take it. Fogarty back up to mid-ice for Raiola. Push down the ice by Aspromonte. He takes a mouthful, but gets it down the ice. Black moves out again. Black into the slot. Taken away by Kasin. Gets it to Aspromonte. Aspromonte will rifle it around the boards for Raiola. Raiola gets it towards Corso. It just takes a weird bounce and bounce the opposite way. And Black will have it in their own zone. Aspromonte can't get a piece. Kasin will get there. Kasin will push it out. Black will take it. Black back into their own zone. Back up the ice. Kasin will take his guy out of the play. I like it. Up close and personal action with my kid. Winning the board battle as the puck goes deep. Black comes out. Barong pokes it. Comes up. Black moves in. Black towards the net. Out to the high slot. And it goes in. That is not what the Sharks had planned. So now the Sharks are chasing one with 8:41 remaining. They're going to have to get a few more shots on goal. Bagdasarian down the boards. Sharks will take it. Up past Prang and out to mid-ice. Taken away by Aspromonte. Out to Prang. Oh, he scores! Just like that, Prang ties it up. At 8:16, Prang with the goal from Aspromonte. All right, there we go. 3-3. That was their third shot on goal this period. Bagdasarian pushes forward to Black. Black will send it in. Grillo will take it. Grillo to Aspromonte. Black goes down. Black from the high slot. They'll pass it down. Hits off of Steinberg. Steinberg will push in the corner for Aspromonte. Aspromonte cross for Bagdasarian. Bagdasarian will throw it in. He'll take a hit. We'll go around to the far corner. Aspromonte down there. Black will dig it out. They'll send it down the ice. Steinberg gets a piece. Bagdasarian comes in to help out. They'll get it out to mid-ice. Down behind the net. Grillo frees the puck up into the corner. Battle there. 7 minutes left in the period. Up the wall and out. And that'll be an icing. 6:53 remaining. Black tossed out. And the Sharks are going to Kasin will take it behind the net, throw it around the board, just out of the reach of Paul, and that'll be an icing. .6:45 remains. Face off now from the other side. Goes to the wall. Black sends it down the half wall. And they lose it at the blue line. Black a little nervous now, I think. They'll send it across ice. Down, around, into the corner. Comes back to the other side. Far side. They move in on net. Oh man, they just pushed that wide. Barong here along the wall. Into the circle. Out to the high slot. Shot. Save Tempone. Tempone's face getting a workout today. I think something broke. So we'll get a brief stoppage in play with 6:06 remaining. It's Tempone's face falling apart. Face mask, not his face. Tempone will borrow Tannenbaum's mask. Maybe. Maybe not. He says that's too stinky. I don't want to use that mask. Tempone's going to have to come out because his mask's broke. Tannenbaum's got to come in cold. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what's going on. Why is he not allowed to use the other kid's mask? Tempone having an outstanding game. And the referees pull some fugazi shit. Because his mask broke. Talking. Tempone went to the locker room. The coach is going to the locker room. I believe they got a rules guy there. They're checking with the rules guy. The referees are like, I believe they're saying that he can't use Tannenbaum's mask. But I believe he can. And obviously so does Tempone. Tempone checking with the rules. Tempone's walking back to the rink now. I told you Tempone's face was taking a beating as his helmet obviously broke. We all know how I love the referees. I say it every game. Bunch of idiots. A helmet's a helmet. All right, Tempone's back. What's a little hockey without some controversy, right? Bagdasarian on the face-off. Comes out to the point. Shot pushed aside. Let's hope Tempone has his head still on. It's hard to take a big break like that. Comes back out to mid-ice, and that's offsides. 5:51 remains. Face-off just outside the blue line. Black will have it. Black moves in. Wiltshire will chase. Wiltshire takes it away into the corner, forces it up the boards, and Aspromonte gets it to Russo, who'll knock it out. And Wiltshire's down. Wiltshire's down. He took a hit, I guess. He looks like he might have a concussion or something. Wiltshire does not look good. .534. That's the second headshot they went to, besides the shooting it at Tempone's face. is up, skating off. Black is in the box. This could be a very big power play for the Sharks. Told you it was going to be nasty tonight, folks. Nasty team, the Stars. Dirty SOBs. Looks like we got another 2 and 5 or 2 and 10. Maybe a 2 and 10. Maybe with a 2 and 10. 5:34 remains. Big power play here as it goes through Bagdasarian towards the front of the net. Rebound, Aspromonte, fans on the rebound. Oh my God, he had the whole net open. Bagdasarian will chase. Back out to Paul. Oh, Paul loses it just over the blue line. Corso will take it. Steinberg will slow it down. Aspromonte, back to Steinberg. Steinberg sends it in deep. Sharks will chase behind, out front, and they score! That, oh my God, dude, that was in the net. I know that was in the net. Oh my Lord. That was in the net. Steinberg with it. Shot. Rebound goes to the corner. Corso with it. Corso to Steinberg misplays it. Steinberg over the blue line. Bagdasarian. Bagdasarian moves in. He shoots. Save. Rebound loose. And they score. They're going to call no goal? Are you kidding me? Oh my Lord. What do we got to do to buy a goal, ref? I'm getting too worked up here. Here we go. Here we go. These guys are putting it in. We got Fogarty and Grillo back. This is going in. Goes into the corner. 35 seconds left in the power play. Prang and LaRussa in the back. Comes out to Fogarty. And it just gets past. Raiola will have to chase it down the ice, and that'll be an icing. 3:53 remaining in the period. 19 seconds left in the power play. 2 shots that I believe were in. But sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, like I said. Grillo down the wall. Towards the front, nope. Back over to Fogarty. Fogarty will keep it. He'll throw it down the boards. Raiola there. Raiola out front. Oh my Lord. Bagdasarian can't pull the trigger. Penalty's over. Teams are even as Fogarty takes it. Puck behind the net. Fogarty absorbs the hit. And taken away by the Sharks and pushed out to mid-ice. Black will dump it back in. Three minutes remain. Grillo up the wall for Raiola. Raiola tries to get out to Bagdasarian. He does. Bagdasarian with Prang. Oh man, just too far for Prang. Puck goes into the corner. Paul. Paul or Aspromonte maybe. Aspromonte. Two and a half minutes left. Bagdasarian shot. Puck is loose. Oh, Aspromonte can't push it in. Praying behind the net. Aspromonte. Oh, cross ice. Gallo there. Gallo pushes down. Out front. Puck is loose. Gallo keep it. Sends it back in the corner for Aspromonte. Aspromonte in the corner. Kasin will keep it, and it's poked out. 2 minutes left as Gallo will have it. Gallo over to Kasin. Kasin back. Oh, behind Gallo. Gallo pushing into the corner. Gallo goes down. Black goes down. Kasin will take the puck. Kasin will chip it up to Aspromonte out to mid-ice. Oh, Bagdasarian was almost able to grab it and go. Black moves in. Shot save. Tempone. 1.5 minutes left. And they can't get it out. Puck goes around. Gallo's going to have to chase. These guys have been out there for a while. Kasin will chase into the corner. There's a shot. Save Tempone. Rebounds loose. And they clear it. And they're going to call icing on that. All right, we just hit the under a minute mark. We have 59.5 seconds left. Sharks able to get some shots now. They're being outshot 29-19, but the score is tied at 3. Well, if the face-off goes to Black at the point, they're going to shoot it from there. Tempone will hold on. I'm getting too old for this shit. The gray hair I have is falling out. Games like this. Sharks get it. Bagdasarian will chase. How the hell was that icing? You have got to be kidding me. Wow. Wow, that's one of the worst calls I've seen tonight. Holy crap. They really do need my glasses. I got an extra pair here. I can lend them out. Off the face-off. Black out to the point. Sharks can't get it free. That shot goes wide. Bagdasarian out for Paul. Paul will push it forward. Paul into the corner. He goes down. Kept in by Corso. Puck is deep. 19 seconds left. Black moves in. Push wide. 10 seconds. And that's sent out of play with 5.5 seconds left. 5.5 seconds may not sound like a lot, but it's a freaking lifetime in hockey. Sharks call timeout. I think I need the timeout just as much as them. 3-3 is your score. Shots are 30-19 bad guys. It's been a little bit of a nasty game. Not as nasty as I've seen, but these guys are headhunting. Literally headhunting. It's so quiet in here. You can hear a pin drop. I feel like I'm in the library. Alright, here we go. The longest 5.5 seconds ever. As Paul will step in for the face-off. He's got to win it. That's all he's got to do. And he does. Sends it behind the net. Steinberg there. Steinberg will send it around the boards. And that'll do it. Wow, Tempone faces one more shot. Holy crap. Alright. So now we're tied. I believe we got 5 minutes of OT, baby. It's even worse for me.
Let's go.
I believe it's 4-on-4. I don't really like the 4-on-4. It makes me nervous. Yeah, Corso, Bagdasarian, Grillo, and Steinberg out there. I like it. I like the combination. Corso's been hot. Look for him to break one and go. Grillo will have it. Back to Steinberg. Steinberg. Throw it around for Grillo in the corner. Back. Oh, Mo. Black takes it. And they score. Just like that. It's over. Oh, shut up. You didn't win the Stanley Cup. God. Well, the Sharks go down in overtime, 4-3. Fantastic game by the Sharks. That is a tough team, the Stars. One of the better teams we'll play all season. All played well. Got to give it up to the coaching, too. Coach Jeff with a fantastic job getting these kids ready to play. Had a good game plan. I swear those other two were in at the far end, but at least one of them I'm pretty sure was in. But they can hang their heads high on that one. So, final game tomorrow morning at 10:15, I believe. Until then, good morning, good afternoon, and good night.